If you want a great new time waster, check this one out. Hey people, Voice talking to you, and today we're looking at Wall World 2, an upcoming hybrid roguelite inspired by Domekeeper. If you'd like to check this one out for yourself or see my full playthrough stream, there are links to both down in the description. Just be aware that since this is obviously the sequel to Wall World, some spoilers about the first game will be unavoidable. In this fascinating post-apocalyptic world, humanity has adapted to live on the vertical surface of an enormous, mysterious wall. The farther down the wall you go, the more strange and dangerous it becomes, as hordes of alien monsters attack anything that moves. As a power miner, we began our career searching for alien artifacts within the wall in an attempt to uncover what happened to our grandfather. Grandpappy was one of the only humans to supposedly reach the bottom of the wall, but mysteriously disappeared shortly after. Now here's where the spoilers begin. At the end of the first game, we discovered a separate race of humans within the wall called the Inners who sought to exterminate all human life outside the wall. After eventually defeating the Inner's greatest warrior, we discovered that they were holding back a terrifying alien entity called the Leviathan, and apparently the final boss of the first game was just the monster's enormous finger. Now with the Leviathan waking up in earnest, we need to find a way to avoid or destroy it before it wipes out all of mankind. Now the playtest available to us was pretty limited, mostly showcasing the new features that expand upon the first game. But in case you've never touched the first one, let me cover the basics of Wall World. We begin each expedition in our giant mechanical spider bot, which serves as our mobile base and defense system. We can freely pilot our spider up and down the wall to search for weak points where we can drill in and begin mining. From here, we enter our beefy Sci-Fi exosuit and use our plasma drill to dig through different tiles in search of ores and alien artifacts. Deeper mines will appear farther along the wall and offer more resources as well as additional dangers. Lava geysers will hinder and harm us, alien nests will fill the mine with monsters, and falling rocks could trap us behind a sturdy wall. Some tiles will take longer to drill through, so work smart and look for weaker walls or alternate routes. Once the ore is free, we can vacuum it up and haul it back to our mecha spider. Creating shortcuts and staying mobile is key because our presence here won't go unnoticed. Every so often, increasingly dangerous waves of alien monsters will attack our spider. The mech is largely defenseless on its own, so make sure you're in the pilot seat and ready to fight when the time comes. While we're at the controls, we can use our rotating cannon to fight off these hordes, and as long as we're disconnected from our mine, we can move to avoid attacks. The ore we mine can be used to upgrade and repair our spider to fight off deadlier waves and reach deeper mines to get more resources, and so the cycle continues. Obviously, this is where the parallels to Domekeeper come in. Additionally, we can find powerful upgrade cores in the mines that, when brought back to our mech, offer randomized upgrades such as combat drones, mining charges, and lots of other stuff that open up additional upgrade trees within our spider. It's an especially satisfying loop that offers a good degree of control over our progression while still pushing the player to adapt to new playstyles. That was pretty much the gist of the first game, and is still the core of the sequel. But there are also some pretty interesting additions to the loop. While our primary goal is still survival and advancement, we have a much greater degree of customization with both our character and our mecha spider. With the help of our bouncy mechanic friend, we can not only upgrade our spider between missions, but we can now purchase and swap in unique parts for the mech. For example, I got to try out a special set of legs that decreased our movement speed but boosted the overall durability. We also aren't completely reliant on our mining drill anymore, and back at town we can purchase new weapons alongside permanent upgrades to our suit. That said, I only saw a plasma cannon that couldn't be used for mining, it was just for fighting enemies, so hopefully there will be some new mining tools coming in the full version as well to make that aspect a bit more engaging. We also now have access to a world map where we can select different missions with varying threat levels and goals. For example, the mission we got to try focused on finding and rescuing miners trapped within the wall. With missions like this, our time is also limited, as spending too long in any one location will awaken the Leviathan. The Leviathan is effectively a game over scenario. Each subsequent wave means one step closer to waking it up, and choosing to destroy enemy nests within the mines will speed this process along. That means we need to move fast and be smart about which nests we destroy, and even which caves are worth opening up. With a much heavier focus on the story and some awesome new additions to the already impressive world building, Wall World 2 is looking to be less of a wave shooter and more progression focused. I've been genuinely astounded by the level of detail in the artwork, the variety in the gameplay, and the depth of the story. For a roguelite game, Wall World 2 offers an unusual level of lore, and I'm all here for it. If you like Domekeeper or looping roguelikes but wish there was a bit more to it, then this is probably going to be one of those games you could sink hours at a time into. But I'm also just the voice in your head, so what do you think about Wall World 2? Did you play the first game? How does the sequel stack up? Are you down for a deeper story, or do you prefer something simpler? What changes would you like to see in the finished version? Let me know what you think down in the comments. I'd love to talk with you about it. If you enjoyed this video, leaving a like or a comment really helps me out a ton and gets me free drinks at the bar. If you want more, subscribing is the best way to support the channel and keep new content coming your way, because I put out new stuff every week. Thanks so much for listening to me today. You'll be hearing from me again real soon.